Hey everybody, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at Twitter. Now, what I have here is this is my own Twitter page. Like I said, this is of the three. This is probably the one that I use the most. Just I really enjoy using it. But basically, Twitter is really just status updates. Okay. Whereas Facebook and MySpace, you can do all these other things with video and photos and all that kind of stuff. Twitter is basically very simplistic. It's really just status updates. You simply update your status, and then other people comment on them, and that kind of thing. So it's very, very easy to learn. So the first thing we're going to be looking at is how to get a background on Twitter. Like MySpace, you can have a custom background on Twitter. Mine is really, really simple. You can see it here. It's just a little blurb about me, a picture, and that's basically it. So to customize your Twitter background, you click on here, and then settings, and then you go to design, and it provides you with a couple of generic themes that you can choose from here. What I suggest you do is you can go to a place called Twitbacks, which is twitbacks.com, and you can select a free background, which will allow you to plug in some information about your business as well as a background picture. You save it, and then you come back over here, and you click on, I'm trying to look for it here, change background image, and then you would hit browse and upload it, and that's basically it. Pretty straightforward. But also, you can get a custom background, which again, if you're a business, I would strongly suggest that you do. Twitter backgrounds are not very expensive. This is a place that does them professionally. It's only $98, and they will make you a very, very nice Twitter background, which again, I would recommend if you can shell out the money, because it will definitely make your Twitter page look a heck of a lot more professional. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is how to get followers on Twitter. Okay, so there are a couple ways to do this. One way you can do it is to go to a site called Twello.com, which it's called like the Twitter Yellow Pages, and you can look for people within a geographic area and then follow them. So I will quickly show you how to do this here. I go to click on Twello Hood. And again, I should point out this is not going to have all of the people in an area. It's only going to have the Twitter users who came to the site and registered. But usually it's quite a few thousand people. So then I'm going to select the area. So we'll click North America. Select further. I'm in Ohio. So click here. And I'm only looking for people within a 50-mile radius, so I'll just hit Dayton, which is where I'm at. And there you go. And there's a list of people that I can start following right away. You cannot do the kind of advanced searching that you can do on Facebook and MySpace, where you can narrow things down really specifically. That doesn't really exist yet, but I am aware that it is around the corner. Twitter should have that out probably sometime next year. So yeah, so this is one way you can find followers in a specific geographic area. Okay, the other way you can find followers in a specific geographic area is to go to Twitter, and then you look for people, or businesses rather, who are specific to Dayton. In this case, I've selected Dayton Daily News, and then you basically start following their followers, who more than likely are probably in Dayton. So we'll do that. So you just click on followers. And following is fairly straightforward. This will bring up a list. To follow, you simply click the plus button, and that follows them. And that's it. That's how you follow. That's how you start building a following of local people in your area on Twitter. So the next thing I want to talk about is how to build lists, which you can see a tab for here. Now what this does, so let me show you really quick. So next to the follow button, you'll see this little box here. If you click on that, it'll bring down a series of lists. Now I have two here, business owners and Dayton business owners. What I recommend you do, if recall from an earlier video that One of the benefits of Twitter is that you can network with other area businesses. So what I recommend you do is when you're following people and you see like a local business that you might want to network with, put them into a list, which you can do just like that. And then when you want to just focus on those people and what they're tweeting about, you could just go to lists, and I would select that, and that would have on my list. And also, you'll find when you start following a lot of people that a substantial amount of people you're following don't have anything particularly interesting to say or anything that you'd like to respond to. So what I suggest doing is also filtering your followers and putting the people who actually do have something to say and that you would like to know to possibly turn to customers, put them into a separate list, and that gives you a separate timeline, kind of like this, where you can just read their tweets and all the other kind of crap that's out there, I guess you could say. Okay, so that's basically how you build a following and build a list on Twitter. Alright, now I'd like to share with you a little secret of using Twitter that I think is really cool. When you use Twitter, you can use another program that's actually free, where there's a free and a paid version. The paid version is $30 a month. You don't really need it unless you're a professional, but if you want to shell out $30 a month, I think it's well worth it. But it's called socialoomph.com, and what it can do is, every time somebody follows you, like so when I hit follow and they decide to follow me back as a friend, with this program, I can then automatically send them what's called a welcome message. Okay, so here I'll show you what that is.